Hi, hello. So let's make the continuation of our little basket. So in the last video I have made the movement of the Senate. So this effect is called a Senate knot because it goes over one, over under one, over one, under one, over one, under one. So it's like a usual Senate. Now I've made here another movement over one, under one, and then pass the strings down and make again over one, under one. Now I'm going to undo this so to you understand it. So in here we can make our ending. As you can see, this one does not come up. So this come up, why? I don't know. Some mystery. And this does not come up, why? I don't know. It's still a mystery, but that's what I want. So I want it here to make the finishing and then to cut all these strings. So it is perfect, good. So I'm going to undo this just for you to see and understand exactly what I have been making. Alright, so this was the beginning. The beginning, as I have already told you many times, this one, this string comes over one, this one, and under one, this one. And so it is one movement made. And then we work with this one and the same. So this one over this one and this one under this one. So we do it with all in a circle until we have the end. So I'm going to undo here a little more just to show you. This is already made several videos, but okay, we do it again. So I'm going to undo to this part so you really understand how this is actually made. So in here is the same. It's the same movement. This movement over one, under one is the more beautiful movement one can use, the more useful. It's a very useful movement. So come on. Aha, this is still in here. That's why it was not coming. Now it will come. Alright. So let's try to undo these ones just for us to see what really I have made. And one more, and I think it's enough. So here we are exactly where we left it. If you do recall, we were making this movement that I'm going to do it again, just in case you have not seen the other video. So with this string that comes here, we do an effect. It is called over 2, over 1, over 2. So over these 2 and under 2, over under this one and under this one. So exactly how it is the feed. The feed is over 2 and under 2. It is under these 2 and it is over these 2. So that is the movement that we are going to do with the end. So here it is. I'm passing it. So over 1, over 2, under 1 and under 2. And here it is. So this was what I have made in the last video. And then I made it with all, have to unturn so that the rope does not stay twisted with bad effect. And this is how it was. Now take a good look. I could pass it immediately to wonder how. I could pass it exactly here. You see this one, so it is a good idea. You see it? It goes all to this part, so there is a hole there. I could pass it like this. Take a good look. And I can pass this one exactly, so it's passing always over this one. So this one passes over this one, and this one passes over this one. So here it is. And I have the working hand, the end of the rope, exactly where I want it. But take a good look. What do you think of this effect here? I think it's ugly. I think that these effects, and made with all, it's really ugly. This one, let's pass this one too. So let's pass this one down too. So it was very fast to pass this and then to make it the ending there, but take a good look. Is these loops beautiful? I don't think they are beautiful because they don't go well with the other. Take a good look. This is like a sonnet. It's the only name it has. And this one is not a sonnet. It's just looping. Now if we take a good look in here, here you have again the sonnet effect. Over one and under one. So you have a same effect. So this effect goes along with this effect. And in here, this effect does not have anything to go with this one. Of course, this is a question of personal taste. People might actually think that this is much better than this. Well, okay, if you think, you just use it and go as you wish. You can even make any other effects here. All right, there are so many possibilities. But I don't think this is quite the standard we want. And because of that, I've made in here with these ends the same effect. Now let's see if I don't lose myself and I can catch the effect. So, alright, so I've ended here. So this one, so this one has worked over this one and under this one. So now it's the time of this one over and now under the next. Make sure that this string comes from here, and here it is. So what have I done? Over one, under one. So this string over this one and under this one. You see here there is another string here, but this string is from these ones that are in the middle. So there are those ones that we have to make another. You see these ones in the back down. These ones are the ones that are knotted. They are knotted here. So we cannot use them. That's why they are knotted. So we have to use only, you remember we divided. We have 4O in one side up and 4O in this side down that we have knotted. Alright? So this one is not this one, is this one, because this one comes from here. So again, this one over one and under one. Here it is. Now again, see and notice how these fingers hold everything in place. Make sure, and now it's done. So over one, under one. Now change it, and again confirm, and here it is, over one, under one. Now in here this is already made, so it is a loop. So this one is over this one, so it has to be under this one. Doesn't matter if it is a loop or if it is without being in a loop. If this string is straight like this, it's the same as being inserted like that. Now this one, the same. We have to go over one is this one. Just pull it a little back so we have space. So this one has to go over. Now take the point, pass it all down. It's easy if we pull it all down. And now it is easy to come. And what I have undone here, it's done. You see it? Over one, under one. And it is made. Now all you have to do is to pull, really pull. Just harmonize it. I don't have much time here to harmonize. I will do it when I'm alone. But you must take care that everything must be. This one is on this side already. So you see, I'm going to pull this one. Take a good look. You see, it has to be more, and more. And this one has already been. You see, okay. This one, okay. Now, when it is done, we will pull it again, so it will stay in a proper place. Now we have to pass this down. You see it? Now we have to pass it down, not exactly here, but we have to come here, because it has to pass over this one. I hope you see it. So if I pass it here, this part is wrong. I have to come here. Because I have to pass it over, it will stay more strong. I'm going to do it just for you to see it. I'm going to do it wrong, so I'm passing it bad place. You see here, it comes and makes a hole. When I pull it, it makes a hole here. There is a hole, there is a space. And if I pull it, it will stay always like that. So I don't know exactly if this is seen. But yes, it's a space. Now I'm going to pull it. Be careful with this movement of the feet. Be careful with the eyes. This can make like this, okay? Actually, I shouldn't do that. I never do that. But because I'm here in a bad position because of the camera, this is quite complex. So I use it, but never do it, okay? Never pull the feet with the movement up towards our face or our belly or our body or anyone else's body. People that are watching us work or something like that. So we open it here and we are going to pass it here. And now see the difference. You see the difference? There is no hole anymore. I pull it and it is cut. And when they are all harmonized, they are all right. So we have to do with all the strings. So this one the same, not going there but going here. So passing over one. Actually this is passing over one. Here it is, you see how good it is. Now this one the same. Have to go there. All right. And we do with all. Don't worry if there is a little difference, because we have divided the strings. One has always a different space from the other, so there is a slightly difference. Everything that we do is noticeable, okay? There is no other way. That is the way it is. So because we have divided the strings, this will show, but of course it's too subtle, so it does not matter. There is no other way. We cannot do This works with all the strings. So we had to divide it, there is no other way. Alright, so I have already here what I have undone. Now it is a good idea to pull it. You already know that I cannot pull it here very well because I'm in a bad position, but you should pull it off very well until the work is smooth. You see here this is not smooth. This one here is not smooth. So I have to pull it, and this one has to be pulled more, alright? So I did not pull it quite exactly well because I don't have nor the time nor am I in the good position. And now we have 10 minutes, oh my goodness. We have to close these that I have undone so that you can understand it. Alright, so over 1 under 1. Now take a good look. I'm going to smash a little. This is something that you should never do, alright? We never smash the work because this will actually spoil the work. But because this is all to undo, because I'm going to undo this after it is finished, so I can recover the strings because I don't have strings. Well, I do it as a facility, alright? But don't do it when you are working. Make sure you keep the work as untouched as you can. So over 1 under 1, take a good look. Over 1 and under 1. We have done this so many times now in so much videos that this should not be a problem to anyone. So here the same, here the same. So over 1, now under 1, passing the work to the other side because it is already worked. Now changing this finger position and the string position. So I have already made over 1, now it's only under 1. So over 1 is already made. This is not showing, so don't do this that I'm doing now. But the camera, if I don't do it, this will be without understandable. Alright, so over 1, don't do this. This is just for you, for the work to be in the camera, and still it's difficult. So this one is already worked. It's a loop, it's the same thing. And here just passing over, pass it all down, keep it with the thumb, and now coming up, meaning coming under. And here it is. So the loop, the string has passed over this one and under this one. Alright, so this should be 8 minutes, okay. This should be pulled, as you know, well pulled, so it is all in the same. Don't pull it all in once, just you have to go all over the 4/0 strings, pull them all, all, and then you pass again. So we have to do this 8/0 times at least. So we have here the position for our ending. Now ending is already, this tough to be here, is very tough. To make this video is not easy, but okay. So we have here our movement, and we are going to pass over 1. So this one that I have here, this one, over this one. So don't lose track. So this one has passed over this one. Of course, it seems that it passes, this one seems that passes under. It's the same thing, because if I have it here, it passes under, but if I have it here, actually it passes over. You see, there is a paradox here. This one is passing over, but take a good look. It seems that this one is passing under. So don't don't have space. Sorry. So I'm going to put this here and it's done. So there are movements that are difficult to classify, have paradox. So this one, this one, this one, over this one. Keep it in position here. Now with the other one. So this one over this one. And we have to do this with all the 4/0 strings. Alright, I'm going to do it and then I will come for another video. So I hope this is clear, more or less clear. And it looks complicated. Yes, it is complicated. It is complicated because this is the old macrame, alright? This is old macrame stuff. So in here there is no cutting and burning. This is very easy if you do a basket like this with synthetic rope. You just get to the point that you cut everything, you burn, and you glue the burn part with the other standing part, and it's done. I know it's modern macrame. I call it modern macrame and or facility macrame. So synthetic lines that burn in burning is a facility, a modern facility. But those facilities actually, they work fine, they are fast, they do a nice job, I mean a nice practical job, but they don't do this art, they don't do beauty at strings. They don't do beauty at strings. Of course, for making beauty at strings, it's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of learning. Yes, that's why this is the old original macrame. That's right, there is no other way. Things are what they are. So thank you and see you in the next video.